just had the longest shower. Perfect. We're still at Larry's place. It's quite a mansion he got out here. It's pretty cool. And I think he can host a lot of hikers. I think hikers stay in the travel camping wagon. I don't know what you call it, RV. No, it's not an RV. We call it like a camping wagon at home. But yeah. I feel like he should be leaving at 6, he said, but it's 6:30 and I think his car is still there. Maybe he took another car. He seems to have a few. And he actually let us borrow one of them if we need to. Just be careful, don't drink and drive. Like, we don't drink and drive. Yeah, got up at 6, fell asleep at like 11. Didn't get a shower yesterday. I was so tired, I just brought my sleeping bag up so I didn't mess up the bed. Slept in that, I was out. We're gonna take a day off today, which as mentioned, of course, is rough in the time, but I don't care. I think it's needed. There's a pool. I'm gonna go in the pool today. Yeah. Alright, Demi Man is still sleeping, so this is a first. I'm gonna go make some breakfast for him, I think. So, a lot of entertainment here. That's a pretty awesome place. PlusOne was about to make breakfast, but look here. Larry already cooked his bacon, eggs. Is that biscuit and gravy? That's what it's called in the States, right? I think it is. I'm making a mess, sorry. Oh my god, his hair is all over. That's getting better. Little leftover from yesterday. Scrambled eggs from Larry, bacon from Larry, little orange juice. Sorry. We actually bought a bunch of, like a pound of bacon and eggs and stuff so we could, and we have a little bit of veggies left over, some tomatoes and stuff from yesterday, so we can cook that for breakfast. But Larry also cooked us breakfast, so I think we're gonna eat that first, so it gets eaten. I know it's about through hiking, but as a foreigner and visiting all these trail angels and coming in here in the house, and I try to be really respectful. I do feel like so far every trail angel I've stayed with has always said we're welcome back, and since I've been out here for a few years, I have come back a few times. So I do my very best, be very polite, very grateful, which I am. So it definitely comes off truthfully. It really adds more to a through hike, I feel like, and you get to experience the hospitality and the kindness of, well, Americans. It is an incredible way to visit a country. So that's why, yeah, to me it's just more than just hiking, right? As I said yesterday, you know, it's more about actually, I'm not even out here, well, I'm out here through hiking, but I'm also out here to save my life. But I'm also out here just to experience things. And of course, this is about me hiking the trail, but it's also so much more, right? There's so much more than just hiking the trail along the way. And of course, that's an individual thing, but I'm very grateful for being able to stay at trail angels' houses. And as I mentioned, I think yesterday, of course, we always donate to keep it going, to make sure we cover our cost. I'm not sure if we always feel like we cover their time, but we try. It's I wish I lived closer to like a trail like this. I guess there is the E1 going through Europe, kind of goes through Denmark, and there's the Army Road in Denmark. I just don't think it's the same, and that's like an hour, less than an hour away from me. But yeah, I get why people sometimes, like Liz that we met in Redwood, I think she actually bought a house in Redwood after hiking the trail, and she fell in love with the town. If you see that, Liz, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like this was what you told me. I think she fell in love with Redwood and ended up buying a house there, and now she's doing all this volunteer stuff around town, super busy, very nice, and helping out a bunch of hikers, and has all these other places, an incredible house and an incredible hospitality. It's like you're coming home to your mom's and just being treated like through the roof. It's, I don't know, I feel like often we don't feel like we deserve it, but you know, we receive it with open arms. To all the trail angels out there, thank you so much. And to all of you that might watch, that you sometimes, oh, I met a hiker and then I gave them a soda. Yeah, that counts. You're a trail angel. You know, all those little things, in my view, they count. It just, the value it gives a hiker, even the smallest things, is incredible. It can change the whole day. Yeah. Thanks all. Alright, I'm recording. Here we go. Let's do some interviews. So we got, well, I'm gonna say we got Timber and Savage.
What's up?
What's up? You've seen Timber since I filmed my video day 10 or something?
That's
day
right.
7 maybe?
Cool.
Can you tell me a little bit about you, Timber?
I'm from Northern California. I'm 41. I've raised 3 kids into adulthood. Been raising kids since I was a kid, and now I'm out hiking. It's awesome.
Awesome.
Great. Empty nested.
There we go.
Loving life.
What about you, Savage?
Hi, I'm Savage. I'm from South Dakota. I have been hiking and nomading for like 3 or 4 years now. I kind of hit a breaking point, and I decided I didn't want to work and live the normal life anymore. So I moved into my Subaru and been living out of my backpack.
I'm a little bit jealous on that one.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah, it's been pretty nice. I love it.
Alright. Do you want to say real names?
Yeah.
Or muggle
Justin.
names?
Oh,
Justin.
no.
No. She doesn't.
I don't have a
My real
government
name's
name.
Justin.
This is the Savage. You can tell us how you got your trail name?
Yeah, actually before, it's kind of a long story, but before in 2022 is when my youngest graduated high school and moved out. And marriage wasn't good, so I just moved out to the river. And there was this river bum that lives down there, lives in his van. His name's Bucket. I've known him for years. And I just moved in with Bucket basically down at the river. And after like maybe 2 weeks being down there, hanging out with him by the fire one night, and he says, hey man, you know, if you're gonna live at the river, you gotta have a river name. I said, all right. And he said, Timber. And so I was like, all right. And we were in Spirit World, so it makes it
Nice.
official. So that's where it came from. It's just at a good place. Like that was a turning point in my life. That's kind of, you know, it was good. It was good. So
Awesome.
kept it.
How about Savage?
I was on the AT in 2023, and we were in Franklin, waiting out some weather. We were there for 3 days drinking shitty beer. And so by the 3rd day, I was like, I'm over the shitty beer. I want some wine because I love wine. So I was double fisting some bottles of wine. Everyone was like, you're gonna be way too hungover to hike out tomorrow. And I was the first one that's like, let's go. I'm ready to go. And they were like, that's Savage. I was like, that's cool. So
Nice. Savage and Timber. And what's your hiking experience before the PCT?
I did the AT first in 22, and then I did the Arizona Trail last winter, and then now I'm on the PCT.
There we go.
I've done the Colorado, the Appalachian, and the Arizona. And now I'm on the PCT.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Why the PCT?
Cause the PCT, man, this is the one that I wanted. This is the first one I wanted. Like in 22, I told everybody I'm going to do the PCT, and I didn't realize you had to get a permit or whatever. So that's why I did the Appalachian Trail
So,
first.
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
This is the one I've wanted too, but before I became homeless, I did a road trip up the PCT. That's how I learned about the PCT and through hiking, and that's how I got my first like unplugged type of thing.
Nice.
And so I'd already spent 4 months over here, so I was like, I gotta go to the east side, check it out.
There we go.
And, now it's time for the PCT.
Is it what you expected?
Oh fuck yeah! And I know it's gonna get better.
It's gonna get better.
Amazing. Yes, absolutely. And I'm over the desert. I can get on any part of any trail, but I'm a little over the desert. I want some shade, want some pine trees.
Oh
But
yeah.
it's just gonna get better. I'm so excited. Every day is great.
It's awesome out here, yeah.
I don't know why I even have this question. It's like, are you planning to hike the whole PCT? Obviously. I can see that kind of goes.
Yeah.
Do you have any recommendations for anyone thinking about doing the whole PCT or just a section?
Fucking send it.
Just do it.
Send it. Just do it. Your life will never
it.
line up perfectly. It will never line up perfectly. Don't wait for the perfect time. Just set a date and send it. Tell everybody. That's the thing. You got to tell people I'm doing it, because then you can't back out.
That's a good one, yeah.
Pulling the trigger when you
Yeah.
let people know. Post it on Instagram or Facebook, whatever. Go fucking
Make it public.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Favorite trail food? You have any?
Oh, yeah, I like the bougie. If I can get one of the freeze-dried meals, that's my favorite. What I just had the other night was
You had the chicken coconut curry.
chicken coconut curry. in,
The
like,
triple C, what I call it.
Anything in a tortilla. If you put it in a tortilla, it makes it so much
That's
better.
good.
Yeah.
Nice. Favorite moment on the PCC so far?
Dude, all right. We were actually hiking across the highway.
Sir Blondie.
We met this dude that was.
Nice.
We were just walking across the highway. You tell the story. You're better at it.
I don't know.
I've been doing all the
We're
talking.
walking across the highway. This guy opens his truck, and we thought he had a fridge back there. We're like, cool, beer.
Yeah.
brings out this bird. We're like, that's different. And like we're like, what? And he's like, come over here. And we're like, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. So we catch up to this guy. His name is Tony, and he had a golden eagle with him. And we're like, what are you doing with this golden eagle?
Taking the
Like
bird
on
for a
your
walk?
arm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like, talons and everything.
It had that little face cover on it, like
yeah,
the
and
Nice.
the bird was
falconers
just
use.
super calm, and he's just like, I'm releasing the bird today. And the bird's name was Blondie. And I was like, what do you mean? And he said this bird, or the Blondie, had been bird napped when she was little, so she's led in captivity for the first like 6 years of her life. And Tony had been rehabbing her for the last 3 years. And this was like final release day, like he was gonna let Blondie go, live her life and stuff like that. So we were walking and talking with him for like a mile and stuff. He's telling us about like what he does and like golden eagles and how like amazing golden eagles are and stuff like that. And when finally we got to this point, and he just like took off her head mask, he had like things on his arms for her talons, and just like let her go. And it was the most majestic thing I've ever seen. Just like so graceful, so just perfect, just to see her like sailing off and everything.
That is an epic moment.
That
It was an
an
epic.
Wow.
I'm trying to find a picture. I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Was that before or after the hot springs?
Oh, bugger.
Yeah.
And then you could see like there's a crow in the area. Everyone's like, oh, new predator, new
Yeah.
top dogs. You got to see like nature like swirling and stuff like that.
Nice.
This red-tailed hawk came screeching in, just trying to claim her territory and stuff. So
That was amazing.
it was gorgeous. It was so cool.
I like that. What do we got? Do you have a least favorite moment on the PCT so far?
No, never
No.
a bad moment on the PCT.
No, I don't.
That kind of represent you two very well. Every time we meet these, like, it's like, yay! Always full of joy. Yeah.
Good. I'm good. 'Cause I know, like, when whatever, I've lived enough, we've hiked enough miles, like, if bad shit happens, it's for a good reason.
Yeah.
You get slowed down. I've had shin splints where I had to take a trail 0, and I'm like, fuck, like
Yep.
this. But I knew I was going to hook up with some rad people behind me, and it's exactly what happened. And
Yeah.
but the bad shit happens for good reasons.
It's fun.
Nice. Do you have any thoughts or advice for the people watching?
Just get out here and
Any?
do it.
Yeah.
Go out and do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Absolutely. Do it.
Yeah. Don't
Awesome.
think too much about it. Just do it.
Awesome.
Yeah, and fail. Whatever. Try and fail. No
Yeah.
big deal. Like,
That's true.
yeah, I don't know if I'm going to make it. An injury will fuck you up. An injury will take you off trail. Whatever,
Yeah.
it's fine.
What do they say? Like less than 20% make it, and like there's more people climbing Mount Everest every year than it's finishing the PCT.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Go
we are
us.
we are rare breed. Yeah.
Go us. Cool.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
fuck
make
it.
it.
I don't care if I fail. I don't care. I'm just living every day, having as much fun as I can.
Yeah.
And if I don't make it, then I'll try again later. And I just love the experience.
So you're not failing if you tried and you learned something.
Yeah,
from it.
yeah,
You're still
yeah,
out
yeah.
here doing your thing, figuring out who you are.
Awesome.
So get out here.
I'm gonna say thank you to Savage and Timber.
Thank you. +1.
Thanks, +One.
Always
And,
a pleasure having you around. It's a good day when +1's around, dude. For sure.
Likewise, man.
yeah.
Thank you. Oh, Larry came home. Working the grill right now. I think it's time for +1 to try this fancy pool. Oh yeah.
Be cold. Hey, +1, 50 pounds down. Still a big guy, but you know, you're getting there. Now we just gotta build up the courage to this very tough hiking day.
Yeah. Telling you guys, Larry's place in Onyx, around Walker's Pass, is the best.
Whew. Just wish we had more hikers here. So Larry has a couple of dogs. He has a Chihuahua, which is blind but very cute. And he has another one, I don't know what the name is. Coco, I think? But I'm telling you, when that dog is out, it wants to swim. So it jumps in the pool. And as soon as I dive, it's coming after me. So you gotta watch the claws, because it's gonna try to save you. But, yeah. We're enjoying a 0 day here at Larry's. And, well, that wasn't planned at all. But, come on, there's a pool. PlusOne can't say no to that. And the snow up there, that way, is hopefully melting. There are a few hikers we know that is maybe catching up to us, that we met since Deep Creek Hot Springs, so that's gonna be pretty cool. And there's probably a bunch, I hear there's a lot of hikers waiting in Kennedy Meadows, south, waiting a little bit for the snow. There's a huge bubble there, people, I heard. So, honestly, it's nice to stay here, you know? Yeah. Larry is an awesome guy. I don't know how the Emmett man is not in the pool, but maybe it's just PlusOne that loves pools. I have it at home as well. I'm always trying to convince my friends to build a pool. And you'd be like, why don't you build one yourself, PlusOne? Well, maybe one day I will. But right now, I'm spending all my savings on traveling and hiking the PCT. So, you know, you gotta prioritize. And PlusOne likes to travel and see the world, so people always may ask even like, how do I fund this? And I'm like, well, different ways, but I do try to live below my means, save money at home. Yeah, just try to live cheap, and then I try to travel cheap as well to make it work. But you know what? Traveling the world is priceless. Earn new friends, see new cultures, and we're pretty lucky just to be here, right? Pretty amazing how the stars aligned in the universe just for us to be able to experience it. Awesome. I think that's gonna be it for today, pretty much. Thank you guys for watching. And the reason we kind of have 0 days and stuff going on, right, is pretty much, as I mentioned, we kind of want to go, but it's like there's still a lot of snow. So there's so many waiting in Kennedy Meadows South, and we just kind of, you know, postponing this next section, this section we're doing right now a little bit. So it's pretty much we just kind of waiting for some of that snow to melt, because it's a pretty high snow year, looks like. Not as bad as I think 23 and May last year, but we were used to being 22, so this is way worse. But that's kind of the reason, enjoying a little bit, and then we're gonna have to punch miles later. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Please hit the subscribe, guys. We need to get to 1,000 now. But if you like my videos, want to keep, please hit subscribe, and the like button would be awesome. And yeah, throw comments if you have any questions, anything you want to ask. I also have my PlusOneHikes email down in the description if you have anything extra. I have a few who's sending me emails, which is awesome. I can't promise always I will respond to those. So if you just write in the comments on YouTube, I read that a lot more often. The emails is more rare. So if you want a more steady response, use the comments below. That'd be the best, actually. But otherwise, I will check the email as well if there's anything. Yeah, thanks a lot. See you guys tomorrow. We're gonna go out hiking again. It's gonna be awesome.